Good morning. My name is Michael. Welcome to our first Sustainers Gratitude Service. I've been asked to open the service because apparently I am the longest temple sustainer. And I just wanted to express to you my reasons for being a sustainer. Started out with my understanding dana, giving gratitude as an essential part of Buddhism, but over time I've certainly continued in that spirit, but even more importantly, I realized that this temple exists because we sustain it. Our Kyominims have the life they have if we sustain them. And so over time I've realized how just incredibly important it is for us to sustain the temple and not take it for granted, because it takes money for us to be able to survive and grow and prosper and reach out to all and keep this temple as beautiful and wonderful as it is today. Thank you very much for coming to the service today.
Thank you, Michael. You have been with us since 2004.
Now we start our program with some movements to loosen our tension from our body before meditation. So now let's wiggle our fingers, clasp fingers, stretch above and side. The other side. Up tall and release and drop. Now stand up, please. Open feet wide, shoulders width. Raise arms up, open to the side, close down to the center, down, drop, raise up, open to the side, close to the center, and drop. One hand raise up, the other hand raise up from the back, and turn your torso. Nice. One hand raise up, the other hand raise up together, turn and down. This time, our slowly bending and rising, raise up together, turn, drop. Breathe in, torso turning and drop. Exhaling. Breathe in, turn and drop. Very good. Now change the hand. The opposite hand go up, the other hand go up from the back. Turn your torso and drop. Up, turn your torso and drop. Very good. Here, remember, I see some of you, your feet is moving this way. Let your feet firmly just stay there, like strong roots. And so your ankle do not really turn, your feet do not turn, but only your hips and torso. Same again. Breathe in, turn, and drop. Breathe in, turn, and drop. Very good, DJ. Turn. Breathe in, turn, and drop. Breathe in, rise up higher, turn, and drop. Very good. This is a very easy, soft movement, but it's very energizing our back. And this time, let's be a hummingbird. Graceful hummingbird. Breathe in. One more. Turn. One more. Very beautiful. Now let's become a bigger bird. Wild goose. We transfer from hummingbird to wild goose. Again, feet stable. Okay. This time, without bending knees, our tailbone, underneath our tailbone, there is a very heavy, something is pulling your tailbone down. So you let your tailbone sink down and rise up. That's it. Sink down and rise up. Okay, together. Breathe in and drop your tailbone. Breathe in, drop your tailbone. Fully stand up and drop. Really slowly. Good. Now, anyone feel warm hands now? Warm hands by doing this? Then let's now raise a moon. Raise the moon up high. Turn the moon to the side and down. Forward to the side. Up and then drop. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Now open our hearts and chest. And down. Settled in. Breathe in. Open our hearts and chest. And settled in. Cross the hands, raise hands up, and fly down. Now raise hands up, look at the autumn sky. And back to the center. Really, let's look at the sky. Look at the sky there. Stay there a few seconds. And drop down. Feet together. Feel our feet, palms together. Thank you for today. Thank you for being together today. Now, please take a seat.
I'm a sustainer because this place is so meaningful to me, and I've learned and grown so much in this community and the Reverends here, and it's just my way of giving back and expressing gratitude, and getting to spend time in the garden, putting in plants, is benefit for me and everybody, I hope. That's all.
Hi, my name is Paula, and my Dharma name is Shimjin. I've been a regular sustainer of the temple for several years, but during COVID, I realized how incredibly important the temple is to me and my family. I moved to Asheville, North Carolina in 2019, and I was missing the temple and the community. And when COVID came and Reverend Gong quickly pivoted to high quality online Zoom sessions, it was truly a gift to be able to reconnect with her and in the temple community on Tuesday evenings and Saturday, Sunday services. I also have had an opportunity over the years to give to projects, whether it be trees for the garden or scholarships for summer camp, and that's also brought me joy. If you're not currently a sustainer, please consider it. It's not the amount that matters, but it's the ongoing regular giving that does matter to the temple. It'll make the temple a better place, make the community stronger, and I believe it'll be good for you as well. Thank you to all those who have had a hand in making the temple a beautiful, peaceful, spiritual community. It's so important to my spiritual well-being and many others. Thank you, and palms together.
Without moving your head or eyes, let your eyelids relax and drift downward to their most comfortable place. While keeping your ears softly aligned with your shoulders, tuck your chin in slightly and let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Enjoy the sensation of your arms and hands relaxing. Now bring your awareness to your tongue. Place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. While your tongue is relaxed on your palate, pure and clear saliva may gather in your mouth. This is a delightful sign of cool energy ascending. Smile at your calm and clear spirit. Invite your awareness to return to your lower abdomen, your Qi energy field. This is called the Danjan, and it's located about 2 inches below your navel. Your Danjan is the power center for your breathing. Scan your entire body to see if there is any tension, especially in your face and head, neck and shoulders. If your face or body begins to itch, simply note the itching and let it pass. If your legs ache unbearably, you may change position very slowly and quietly, so that you maintain a calm stillness and honor the silent practice of those around you. When thoughts arise in your mind, do not be disturbed by them. Do not react to your thoughts or pursue them. Recognize that they are just thoughts. They will disappear by themselves. Continue to bring your awareness back to your Danjan abiding breath. When your mind is calm, concentrated, perfectly focused, and at peace, you will rest in the realm of samadhi, deep meditation. You will no longer feel any distinction between yourself and others, finding yourself free from the limits of time and place. We are grateful to sit quietly together, finding the still point within. May we be here now, deeply aware of our ever calm, ever alert spirit.
spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth.
Grace of sky and earth, grace of parents and ancestors, grace of fellow beings, grace of laws. Our hearts are filled with gratitude. In this interconnected world, through dana generosity, we support one another. A giver becomes a receiver becomes a giver. How grateful we are for this opportunity to be of service, expanding our hearts. The generosity of fellow beings is the wind beneath the wings of our temple community. Through the kindness of fellow beings, we rise up and soar. Dharmakayabudha fourfold grace, 법신불 사은이시여. Please bless all temple donors and sustainers. Every day, we are inspired by their example of loving kindness and courage to let go and share. May the generosity of each return to all and to the world. This we pray. 원하옵니다. 원하옵니다. 간절히 원하옵니다. 내 손길 닿는 I wish and pray, sincerely and truly, where my hands touch the world, where my feet walk on the earth, where my voice echoes through the hills, and in all realms where my heart and mind reach, that we all together share a true affinity for attaining great enlightenment and for helping all living beings. Now let us invite our minds and bodies and souls to a relaxation meditation with a lying down posture. Please flat your mat and lie down on your back. You're welcome to recline or find any alternative posture if lying down is uncomfortable for you. Relax your legs, relax your feet. And relax your whole bodies. All is grace. 모두가 은혜입니다. All is grace. All is grace. I am grateful. Through the merit of this chant, may we connect to our hearts of gratitude.
All is grace, all is grace. I am grateful, all is grace. All is grace, all is grace. I am grateful, all is grace. All is grace, all is grace. All is grace, all is grace. Now let us wiggle our toes, wiggle our fingers, gently, softly wake up our bodies. And whenever ready, please come to a sitting. Our friend Kathleen prepared a movie, so enjoy this 6-minute movie.
joining the life and work of our Catholic community. When you do this, you make the life of our self-saving community thrive. So, please contact Reverend Qi and Reverends Young for their suggestions and with your ideas. And check out our website, www.wontempleNC.org, for information on temple services and activities and for ways to donate online or through your bank. May your path be blessed. 감사합니다. Thank you.
Dear temple sustainers, I don't know how to express my heart of gratitude. When I try to find words, my heart feels full and my eyes feel teary. Years ago, when this temple started, we had a much smaller group. One day, I looked for work to bring income needed for the temple. I worked as a social worker, translator, and also as a yard worker. I shoveled wet dirt into a wheelbarrow and pushed it for an hour. I was paid $7. This made me deeply realize every dollar that friends donate to the temple is from their hard work and sweat. When the pandemic started, the donation jar in the lobby was empty. I wondered who would continue their Dharma practice with us. However, your support as temple sustainers through online and automatic draft has not stopped. Some of you even increased the amount of your monthly donation. New sustainers emerged from our online community. I feel this is a miracle. Thanks to each of you, we are now doing more work than ever. Through live streaming services, we are reaching out to more people. The expansion of our meditation garden has been a huge project, and it continues to unfold gracefully. We've also shared your donation with other centers and temples who are struggling financially, making your contributions go beyond what you could even imagine. We are grateful that we currently have 75 sustainers. Your contribution covers about 80% of our monthly expenditures. When we hold retreats, workshops, and classes, additional generous donors also support our work. When the pandemic started, a thoughtful temple friend began special contributions toward pandemic relief. This has become seed money for our temple's longevity fund, which we have dreamed of for a while. Creating an endowment fund is like planting trees. These days, we delightedly plant many trees in our garden. I may not live to see those trees grow to full fruition, but I can envision your children, grandchildren, and even great-grandchildren sitting in the shade of those trees. Over the years, we have always tried to make stable financial decisions for our community. We set money aside for maintenance and future repairs and for unexpected emergencies. But endowment are more than good financial planning or simply rainy day funds. Endowments are like the roots of trees. They are investment in the temple's future. I am so happy to share this happy news this morning, dear temple sustainers and donors. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You truly are the wind beneath our wings. 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
Good morning. My name is Patty Daniel. My Dharma name is wontempleNC. And I've been a practitioner here for about 14 years. I remember when this Dharma hall was just a dream. And I was absolutely thrilled to hear that our dream of an endowment fund has finally come to fruition. Why? For me, it's a symbol of the growth and maturity of our temple. We have moved from the stage of how to establish a Won Buddhist temple to the stage of how to maintain and grow our temple. We can now fully aspire to increase our outreach, to help more sentient beings in need of the Dharma, and to deepen our sense of community. Part of my commitment to this community entails helping to ensure its stability, and a large part of that is financial stability. Eventually, the fund, the endowment fund, I think we're also calling it the longevity fund, will provide us an ongoing source of income. Just like an endowment fund can play a big role in helping public universities weather political storms, so too can our fund help us through unknown and unforeseen circumstances. No better example of that than the pandemic. The money we contribute now will grow in the future through cautious, managed investments. Contributing can help to give us a sense of ownership in our community. We will have no wealthy donors looking to get their name on a building. Rather, we will have individual donors giving amounts both small and large. This is a lovely way to practice generosity. Generosity for what we have received in the past and for what we are still receiving, an opportunity to benefit both self and others. This is a fund for the future, to pay forward the benefits we have received here and to requite the beneficence of the Dharma for the benefit of future practitioners we may never meet. I hope you will enjoy the opportunity to donate to our special fund. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Qi Gong, and I am deeply grateful for this Sangha, which has been a very big part of my life these 8 years. With gratitude, I want to play a Korean drum, 장구. I practiced during the pandemic.
Oh, Kyung, thank you so much. That was wonderful. It just penetrates the body and mind and heart. You really energized us all. Thank you for sharing your gift. And now, please turn to page 11. We are going to read together the essential dharmas of daily practice.
Essential dharmas of daily practice.
The mind is originally free from disturbance, but disturbances arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the equanimity of our true nature by letting go of disturbances. The mind is originally free from delusions, but delusions arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the wisdom of our true nature by letting go of delusions. The mind is originally free from wrongdoing, but wrongdoings arise in response to sensory conditions.
Let us restore the precepts of our true nature
by letting go of wrongdoings.
Let us replace disbelief, greed, laziness, and ignorance with belief, zeal, questioning, and dedication. Let us turn resentment into gratitude. Let us turn dependency into self-reliance. Let us turn reluctance to learn into willingness to learn well. Let us turn reluctance to teach into willingness to teach well. Let us turn lack of public spirit into eagerness to serve the good of all.
Hello, everyone. My name is Zoe, and I want to say a few words about what the temple means to me to end today's service. I joined this temple a few months ago, although I moved to Chapel Hill last summer in the middle of the pandemic. As someone new to North Carolina, I remember feeling lonely, isolated, and disconnected from others. I sat with existential questions about life. In exploring the area, I found myself driving up and down Old Highway 86. I was struck by the brilliance of the surrounding nature, and I was also intrigued by the sign of the Won Buddhism Center that is beautiful in its simplicity. Won Buddhism Meditation Temple, everyone welcome. After driving by several times, I looked up the website and joined the Tuesday night meditation group. Those evenings helped me in deepening my meditation practice, but more importantly, I felt reconnected to others. I had missed this feeling for more than a year. I decided to connect with the temple in different ways by coming to masked services in person, joining from home online, and even gardening for the very first time. All of these moments remind me of our interconnectedness and interdependence. I am grateful to all in this community, even if I'm still getting to know all of you. Thank you to Reverend Qi Gong, Reverend Gong, and everyone in person and online who believes in a shared vision of the world, of peace, of equanimity, and of togetherness. Thank you all so much for joining today's service, and we hope to see you next week. And it was such a pleasure to be together today. Bye-bye.
you.